Thank you very much for watching this video. And this is a video about Facebook automation software, which will allow you to automate your activity on a Facebook in 100%. It will allow you to manage several accounts or dozens of accounts at the same time, and automate your activity or activity of these accounts on Facebook, as in posting, liking, joining groups, adding people to groups, posting private messages to people, etc. etc. So we're going to go through basic things that you can do with this program to show you its capabilities and how fantastic it is to actually manage the accounts that you have. So as you can see, this is a main panel. We've got options of settings, which we'll get into later on. But the most important thing here is the amount of accounts that you can have, which is unlimited. And you can manage as many accounts as you want. So none of these accounts, apart from one, are actually my accounts. So it is advisable to use other accounts that you can create on Facebook easily to manage your activity, as Facebook may get suspicious if you overdo it, and it will start asking you difficult questions to verify your friends, etc., etc. But we are going to provide you with different training on that upon purchase of this software. So we've got 6 accounts which are live. We want to add an account. I actually have another account which is live, and we can add this account to the Facebook. So what we need to do to Facebook automation, we need to click on add new account, and there is 3 options to choose. Simulator browser, which will simply simulate a human activity on Facebook. It will simulate your logging in process to Facebook page. Facebook app, which is a separate software that has been created to be used for posting and for joining and for activity, and Facebook token, which is absolutely something different, which we will not get to. We are going to start with simulator browser type, which is the easiest way to actually join and add an account to the software. So we're going to choose next, and we got the simulator browser here. And we have got add an account. So what we need to do is we need to click on login, and then we need to type in our email address and our password. So it says it's success, then some kind of security warning, which we just ignore because it doesn't mean anything to us at the moment. So what we can have, what we can see here is number 7. We can see we got an account, which is a mode in simulator. We're going to change it to Facebook app later on, but not necessarily now, as Facebook app has got different advantages too regarding posting, liking, and activity on Facebook. So an account here, we've got different options. Obviously, we can right click on it, we can view the profile in the browser, it will take us to the profile. We can edit the account, so we can see ID, we can see name and app ID. We are going to change it to Facebook app at the moment, just for security reasons and visibility reasons. Sometimes it's better to use simulator, sometimes it's better to use Facebook app. I tend to use Facebook app, as it is a bit better in hiding activity. And then we are going to click on save, and we've got all the accounts ready for action. So what we can do with this account now is we can post a message, or we can delete post IDs. So basically we are in some kind of groups where we have posted before, and we can delete them. We can create a new message, and we can create a text message, which will be a simple text message. We can create a photo post, private message, and we can bump, comment, and plain text message as well. So let's say we are going to do a message text. So we have got a message which we want to post to somebody. We are going to create a message which will say great training offer here for you please join me on this fantastic webinar. Click on that link below, and that will be the link. We can basically, let's say we are going to do http webinar.co.uk. Don't know if that even actually exists, but probably does. Yeah. And basically it is generating all the link title, link description, link image, etc., etc. There is no link image actually here generated. So let's try this, because that can actually relate to a website, or it can relate to something else. There you go. So we can actually view the image that will show up in the browser. Oh, sorry, that will show up in the Facebook page once we will post that message. So we can also add mention tags. If we want to add mention tags, we're just going to delete the link, and we are going to add tags, but it is not recommended by the software. So we're not going to mention any tags as well, because we can choose people, friends IDs. We can tag people to different posts that we want. So if we want them to be notified of the post that we just posted, we can actually add friends IDs, and we can choose them randomly, spin them or randomly, and we can use 30 or 40 IDs, maximum 40 IDs per each post. So what we would do is we would probably do 20 IDs, and then we would do random IDs, and that would bring the that would tag friends to IDs to the post that we are posting. So we're going to switch that off because we're not going to use that yet. We're going to save this. It just says the link is invalid. Okay, let's try this. Doesn't matter which website we can put any website and that we want to share basically with that message. Alright, that's why. I know. Okay, sorry. That is why. Generate. Ah, there we go. That should be fine. Yep. We can save this as or save, and that will go to save as. We are going to go to desktop, and we can save that as a message 1. Okay. So we now have gone through the process of making creating a message that we would like to post. So let's say that this is a message that we have got, we want to post, but obviously we need to join some kind of groups. Yeah. So what we need to do is we've got all these options. We've got create a message, which we have already created. Message text is a normal message text. Photo post is a message with the photo. Private, we do send that to private people, and we can bump and comment plain text message. We can edit the message. Bump posts, we can bump posts in the groups by IDs, or by post IDs, or by group IDs. And there are different other options here, which are basically fetch your lists. We can fetch your group list, so the list that we belong to, the groups that we belong to. We can fetch the list of friends that we belong to. We fetch the pages that we have, and fetch the pages that we like. And we can have another option here, which is group tools, searching, checking infos, leaving groups, find your latest posts in groups, add the list of friends to group, add the friends of the list to groups, and export group members. Page tools, we got page searching, math on like invite page, invite friends like page, and we've got user tools, searching, adding, unfriending user IDs, accept, deny friends requests, get suggesting friends, cancel friend requests, sent. Event tools, so we've got searching and attending, invite friends to event, and we've got schedule. So that's just quickly to show you what we have here, but we are at the stage of creating a message. So we create a message, but we want to post it somewhere. So we pretty much want to join some groups, because we want to join groups, so we could post the message. So what we need to do is to click on Group Tools and searching, checking infos, leaving groups. Now this is a very interesting tool for us, because what we can do here is what we can say that, let's say that we want to find the group with a keyword which says business, okay? Because we are in business, so we want to do some kind of sales, business, and we click on search. And these are all the groups that have been found by this software, limited to 200. We can limit it to 500, and that will be all the groups that contain business keyword. Okay, so it can be obviously these pages, these groups are from around the world. So if we want to narrow the search results, we need to put business UK, for example, or business England. So that will bring us to yet again 333 groups with UK, USA, Canada, UK, Loma, spiritual business networking. And we've got Russian pages, Peterborough, UK, business directory, business department, buy and sell. Okay, so we've got all the business, majority of them will be in UK, because sometimes people are creating groups from different countries and they call them UK. But we got UK. So we have narrowed the search of the groups to business. Now, well, it's very important as well to choose only the necessary groups. So we need to mark everything. We need to mark the whole lot with Ctrl+A, or we can drag the mouse with the Shift key and click left. We can mark everything, and what we can do is we can check status of the group. So we are checking the status of the group. Now it says, but it gives us more information. We've got privacy, which is public, closed, public, closed, etc. So we know what kind of group it is. The amount of members, which is that amount of members which we are interested. We are interested in more than 5,000 pretty much, depending on the keyword that we're searching. So 3,000 maybe would be interesting, but this one definitely. Yeah. So what we can do is we can actually go through this, and we can see status unjoined, which means we're not joined. What we can do, we can either now click on the whole lot and or click on one and say, we can see the profile, which is, we can see that group in the browser, which is a public group. So we will see that here, there you go, UK Small Business Network, the Forge Digital, and we can see how many members it has, so that we can see that basically group is working. So where are we here? What we can do with that as well is we can check group informations for selected IDs. We can, this is the overall option. We can join selected groups or join all groups. We can leave selected groups, or we can turn off notification, because every time when we are in the group, like here, we've got, there we go, we got notification, we got approved that someone posted in Business Online. So we can actually turn off this notification automatically very quickly with that tool. What else we can do with the groups is we can follow, unfollow, filter, remove groups, blacklist, copy ID, select all, delete selected ID, export, this is important, import from file, import from clipboard, that is going to be a general option that we can use, and we can export group members. Now we'll get to that just in a second. We are going to choose all of them, but we don't want less than 5,000, for example. Yeah. So what we do is we go that, we don't want that, we don't want that, we don't want that. Let's say we don't want these. Oh, we want that one. For example, this is just an example of actually what we are doing, yeah? We don't want this less than 100. So we have to actually spend some time on doing this, but once it's done, we can easily do this, or we can use a Microsoft Excel to actually filter those. Now, the very interesting thing is that the software will export the selected groups to a text file. So let's say that we've selected all that we don't want, and we want to export them to a group. So what we can do is we can export, and we can export selected IDs. If we click export all IDs, that will export all IDs, but we want to export selected IDs, or we can export them to a clipboard, which is basically in the memory. So this will export this to the file. So we can export it to a file which is on the desktop. Let's say we got Facebook groups. We'll have new account which is UK, and then we've got business UK keyword, and we have saved that file on the desktop. So if you see on here, this will be a text file with all the groups. This is a text file with all the groups that will be used for the purposes of joining and posting. So we've got that now. Let's say that we want to have a look at health UK. We're going to search. We've got 136 groups. We're going to check the status again. Going to check the status. We're not joined. We've got members. We've got some rubbish amount of people here, so we don't really want that. What we want is we want them kind of these groups. So we're going to do, we're going to export the selected IDs. We're going to type health UK, and then we are going to click on save. So that now we've got the groups exported. Now after we can do whatever we want with this. We can sort this by alphabetically or by amount of people, whatever we want to do with that. But it's important to see how the software works. So we are going to go back to group tools, and we are going to put searching, checking infos, leaving groups, and now we can actually import that and join the groups. We can join all these groups, Health UK for example. But before we do that, it's very important to use the settings. Settings is obviously the settings of the software, which will allow you to change the settings that you want. This is very important. One post per each time is crucial, and posting delay between 150 seconds and 400 seconds is the one that we recommend. Basically, it is less likely that Facebook will will question your account. Let's put it this way. So if you choose the delay, various delays, it is like you yourself will be going every 2 minutes looking at the group and finding you actually want to join that group. So it is very important to set this up like this. Searching, checking, we can leave that as fine. That's fine. And this is also very important. Adding, accepting, inviting, joining, liking, post, deleting, we set the thread counts to 1, and then delay interval every 40 to 300 seconds again. And what you will see is going to happen, I will show you just now. So we're going to join groups. Let's say we want to join 20 groups. And then what we do is we can check status if we want to. It's unjoin. We can join groups now. So as you can see here, it's delaying 196 seconds, which is a random amount between 150 and 400. And what we can do now is actually we can minimize this, and we can carry on with another project. So once we are being added to group automatically, we can do a very interesting things. Here we have to wait for this to finish, and then we can actually use another option from that section, but it does not mean that we cannot use the other section. So page tools, let's say we've got page tools, page searching. We have got the pages, fun pages that we can search, and this is very interesting as well, because that will give us a lot of very interesting information about the pages. So let's say yet again we want to have a page which will be Business UK, and we're going to search for these pages, which is one S with the business, and we are going to get the results. We've got all these results, 150 pages found with the word business, and it's actually found Ukrainian because it's UK, so we can filter that ourselves. But this is very important. If we want to send a special offer to somebody, we need their email address, right, or telephone number if we want to call them. So instead of actually manually looking at every page, we can get all the page details by checking page details. And as you can see, the data is starting to appear, and we've got category, likes, whether we can post or not, and then we've got email address, which is officially registered at the page, and then we've got phone number, which we can call, and we've got website and country. So it's very handy, because what you can do with that now is you can export all these, or you can export all emails, all phone, and all website addresses. So if we got autoresponders and mass mailing systems, you can actually export all the emails, and later on get that from the text file and import that to your autoresponder. So you would copy that to Excel and filter that. So we got all the emails of the official websites with the word business on Facebook. So yet more, you can page searching. We can do page search, but we can page searching. We can also do mass like and unlike. So what we do is we can import the actually groups. So we need to the pages. So we need to actually export all the pages. So that was Business UK. Export all IDs, and we're going to put business fun pages. And then what we can do, we can actually go to page tools, mass unlike and like, and then we can import these pages, and then we can mark all of them. Then we can check the like status. So seeing if that is actually checking whether I myself or the account likes the page. So it will give them, it will take him a little bit amount of time, but we can stop that. Actually, that will stop at the end of the process. So it will take just a minute to find out whether we like the pages or not. In the meantime, as you can see here, it is happening. In the meantime, we are actually adding ourselves to group. So as you can see, we've got UK Small Business Network, and we can see with the group tools that the requests have been sent. So what we can do now, this is the group that, as you can see, that's the status before the whole thing was launched. So we can refresh the page, and we can see that our request has been sent. Or we cannot, because that's a different account. Hang on. That's a different account. Action completed. Let's have a look. So that will be UK Small Business Network. That's not the one. UK Small Business Network. There you go. That should be the one. Yep. So as you can see here, is that account has got pending request, and that has happened. That has happened actually automatically. So we're just going to stop that because we don't want them these groups on this account. So the request has been sent to this group and to this group, and it will go on how long you will give it. But the ways and how to do it will be provided to you on the training that comes with the purchase of the software. So going back to like unlike, we can also choose these, and we can click on like. We are going to like 2-3 pages, and that's going to delay. At the same time, it was actually doing this. So we can do separate things with the accounts. And so as you can see here, I've got different accounts doing different things. So all of these accounts are running at the same time, doing different things on Facebook, which is pretty awesome. Now moving back, once we are in the group, we can post a message, and we can actually import IDs. I'm going to these groups, and we can say, you can click Start Post, and that will post a message which we have created, which will be that one, for example. And we can click Send. Because we are not in a group yet, it will fail, but let's try. Normal story type, it's a normal story which will be with the link, and it's you can do a photo message as well, which will show you here, which will be shown here. We got delaying 374 seconds, and as you have seen in the settings, we've got 150 to 400 seconds delay as on the interval, to not be like a robot-like, not give the robot-like effect for Facebook. So Facebook will not try to question our actions. So that's basically posting. Post a message. We can post a message to a private people here, so we can import IDs, and we can post a message to a private people, and that's very, very important, because let's say that we have got group tools, and we have got a group which we are very interested in. So we want to export a group members, and then what we have to do is we have to find groups. We've got Business Fun Page, Business UK, and let's say Business UK, and we want to copy that ID of the group, and we want to actually fetch the list of the groups. And as you can see, well, there is several thousands of people there in that group, but this software will actually continue to to do that for you. That will bring all of the users that are in that group will be exported. I think there was 10,000 people, so we have to wait just a while. Let's have a look. Yeah, 10,000 members, and this will be very, very interesting, because potentially you've got people that will that are interested in in business. And what you can do with that one is you can export the video, export the members and send them a private message. So whilst this is doing that, we're going to prepare a private message. Let's say we could create a message, private message, text caption: hi, I saw you in the UK small business group and I wanted to invite you to like my new page. Oh, thank you. My new page about my business. Here we can add some images if we want to, but we don't have to. Please go to facebook.co.uk.com ID, group ID, let's say this, and we're going to save that message. And we're going to call it message Facebook like my page business UK mine. And what we are going to do once we've got this, oh, actually it's 8,000, great. Don't know why, but we've got all the members here that belong to that group. And what we are going to do, oh sorry, we can filter them by name. We are going actually to export all IDs. I always choose to export them to a file because it's much easier. Facebook automation, Facebook groups, members, folder members, and then we've got UK business small, or think business small network members, and we've got all the members saved. And then what we can do is, once we've got that, we can post a message to them. We are going to stop in a moment. Edit, post the message. Group tools, yep, post the message. Going to stop the post just in a second. And we are going to, yeah, we have to wait. So what we have to do is we have to wait for this to finish, and that's going to finish very, very soon. And then we will be able to actually post the message, because posting is the one process and you cannot do two posting processes at the same time. So in the meantime, we're just going to have a look at another actions that we can have. So we've got the message ready. So we can post the message to private people or post the message to groups, but we cannot do more than one process of posting at the same time. It's very important if you have a new page, because we've been talking about pages as well. What you can do, because of the message that we want to send to people is about our new page. So what we can do is we can fetch our list of friends. So it is going to show you, thank you, it's going to show you all the list of your friends that I have, because the account has been active for some time. So this is the list of friends. So what we can do with them, if we want to invite all the friends to our page, we can export them and we can send them a private message as well. You can fetch your list of your pages or like pages to use them for your own purposes as well. Now you've see you've got a failure here. It says permission error, simply because we don't belong to that group. So the Facebook automation tried to post the message, but it didn't, simply because it has stopped it from doing, and because we don't belong to the group. So what we can do now is we've got all these people, members, and it will take him a moment to actually import them. There you go. Done it? Yeah. So we've got 8,000, over 8,000 members imported, so we can mark some of them, and we can actually start posting message to them, which will be on our desktop, and we can send that message to these people. So Ayla Muhammad will get our message in 265 seconds. So we can invite people to like our pages and inform them about special offer. That's going to be a private message. It's very important. Private messages will get to a friend immediately, but the new people will just see the notification. But I will show you the difference about this as well. So on the training provided with that purchase, there is also another thing which I want to show you. There is a lot of other things which we will not cover in this video because that's going to be too long, but there is a very important element which is a schedules post manager. Schedules post manager, we can add a new schedule, we can schedule our activity for the whole year if we wanted to, and what we can do with this is we can post messages, bump posts from post IDs. Bumping is lifting it up in the group. Bump latest posts, join to groups, send friends requests, auto accept friends requests, and auto reply private messages. So if you've got a private message that comes to you, you can on that account, let's say the Marta is I don't actually log into her account, I only use the Facebook automation. So I can auto reply private messages, so Facebook actually sees that I am a live account, if you know what I mean. So that's very important as well. So let's say posting is going to be our important element because we want to post. Schedule type post messages, schedule post to UK groups 1. Target Facebook groups, which will be our Facebook automation. Oh, that's not the one. Facebook groups UK, we've got business UK, and we've got message path, which will be our message that we've got prepared, and we've got post counts 283 groups in that, so that will be 283 groups we want to post to. But it's not recommended. How much is recommended, I will train you and tell you on the training after the purchasing of this software. And then we've got waiting for 15 to 30 seconds, which we need to change to 400, for example. And then we've got timer, so we can do a specific date like this. So on the Thursday next week we can post it in the morning, and then we've got daily at every day at certain hour, and then we've got every day every minute repeating for 30 minutes we can post. Thank you very much. We can post something here. So that's a schedule. We can set this up for the whole year. It is important to have your computer on though, and the internet access all the time. The examples of schedules are here, and as you can see, last run, next run, never, last run, 6:23, 7:10 on the 24th, 22nd, 23rd, 25th, because I stopped all these. So progress 30th, that's not gonna show you now because it stopped. This was last run, specific date, and join to groups schedule. Now this will be enough for the initial video to show you what we can actually do with the Facebook automation software, which will allow you to generate revenue from different sources as well, from affiliate links, or selling your own business, or inviting people to join your groups. You can create your own groups and invite people to join your own groups, and there's a lot of different possibilities that you can use that software to, and to actually master the Facebook itself. It is important to know how much how many how many posts you can do every day, and how many likes, etc., which you will get information about on the training provided with the purchase of that software. So the software is available on the website where the link is below this video. So I welcome you to actually buy this and begin your journey with Facebook automation to actually master your business and master your revenue. With this tool, you can actually return your investment very, very quickly. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope we will hear each other very, very soon.